I just saw this morning, and I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Appropriation.
How would you pronounce this name?
Riri.
Is it really? Like,
Yeah.
I hate saying that because it sounds like an insult. Like
That is her name, Riri Williams.
Okay. Well, this
Say it.
teenage girl is going to replace...
Say her name.
Riri.
There you go.
Okay. She's going to replace Tony Stark in the Iron Man comics.
People thought that she was going to replace Rhodes because of his death, but
Which
no.
would have made more sense.
Why would it make more sense?
Because he's dead. So you need somewhere to fill the place, not taking an already established character.
You don't really need to replace him. Honestly, I don't get why this has to be, but I see what they're doing.
Tony Stark is such a futurist. He futured himself right out of the Marvel comics. No, they said he's still going to be around, but he's just not going to be Iron Man. So I'm like...
What's he gonna...
He's going to be like Batman.
He's going to be Colonel
and,
Sanders.
Batman Beyond. That's what I say. Shut up, Colonel Sanders. We'll talk about that fucking
Yeah,
later.
we'll talk about it.
But no, I see him being like Bruce Wayne was for whatever the teenage kid's name was in Batman Beyond, where he's going to be like, hey, I know about this shit. Listen to me. I'm going to be your mentor while you're me.
I don't see it going that way either.
Why not?
He doesn't seem like he'd be a good mentor.
Why
No.
not? Why not, Will?
He's like, let me tell you.
Just his personality.
Yeah, he's not going to sit her down and be like, let me tell you how to save the world.
Well, look here.
Be
Did you
arrogant.
watch Batman Beyond?
No.
Bruce was not a good mentor. He mostly just yelled at the guy and was like,
Oh yeah, he was an angry old man.
yeah, he was a really
You know what?
angry
Yeah,
old
I
man.
did actually catch a little bit of it, and yeah, I kind of remember him just like sitting at a desk, like
looking
being all
crotchety
pissed.
like he was
Being all
fucking
pissed.
Clint Eastwood
yeah.
in
Yeah.
fuck's the El Torino, the
Gran Torino.
Gran Torino. He was basically Clint Eastwood in Gran
That's
Torino.
El Torino in 2 seconds. Hey Bruce, I saved Gotham. You need to do better.
If
Well,
only,
yeah, I got rid of all crime. You need to do better.
you know, if only he was racist too, like you know, like folksy kind of racist.
Folksy racist.
Like Clint.
See, but what he,
So what would he be going after?
what he means is like, if you were your granddad was in World War II and he comes back and is like, oh, those fucking Germans,
Yeah.
or those damn Japanese. It's
Yeah.
like, you understand why he hates them.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
It's not he hates them because of the war, not because
Yeah.
I don't like him. I'm just sitting at home and I just see a
Those
German
damn
guy.
clowns. Get rid of all of them. They're all this close to being evil.
God damn it.
That's the truth.
Get rid of all
Batman.
those clowns and princes. When they get together, it's just bad news.
Stop it, man. It's a terrible joke.
Batman Beyond is like, I highly doubt anything's going to come out of princes and clowns being the... No, you gotta listen. Something about your kids. Stop watching Back to the Future, too.
But yeah, if you don't know about Riri Williams, she is as smart, if not smarter, than
Mr. Stack.
Tony Stark, yeah.
Mr. Stank.
And she
I was spitting coffee.
that would have been bad, dude.
Tony Stank.
And apparently she's been building her own like armor from anything she can find around like the MIT building, which is
Right.
pretty insane because it's kind of like
She's just like making it in her dorm room.
yeah, it's like when Tony made it inside the cave in the first movie.
I just don't know like what kind of stuff MIT's is like, yeah, just go ahead, take that to your dorm.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
Do you know
You
she's
guys
just
got a plasma cutter around here? Yeah, just take your dorm.
she's just scavenging it. She's like out back in the dumpsters, like, oh, that'd make a perfect fucking gauntlet.
That's why I do that too.
She didn't make a perfect gauntlet, and it's those foam Hulk hands from the first Avengers movie.
Dude, I would fucking lose my shit if someone
You want a
made
pair
a
of Hulk hands?
no, if someone used like the soundbite fucking Hulk hands to like make Iron Man armor. Because I've seen some really good fucking Iron Man cosplay. Like recently, there was a guy that actually had like
Oh yeah, I saw the video of
thrusters
that.
that made
Yeah,
it look
yeah.
like he was flying.
Yeah.
It was badass.
Yeah.
I remember the title of that video was like, all other Iron Man cosplayers can just stop now.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a fucking look.
Yeah.
He did extremely good work.
It's on the tubes of you.
Hey, when I was a kid and I wanted to make some gauntlets, I would take like coffee cups from McDonald's and like cut the bottom out, and then take like a latex glove and just kind of.
You're more creative than a lot of kids. That's for sure.
You didn't have a lot of things growing up, did you?
He has a lot of stuff now.
No, everybody when they were a kid had to do that shit.
Yeah, sure.
Dad's like, I ain't spending my money on you.
Well, I mean,
What gauntlets? What is this? Medieval times?
Daddy, I want some gauntlets.
You know the
What are you
funny
fucking
thing
fighting
is-
dragons?
the funny thing is like I got tons of other stuff. It's just like, well, I want this though. Well, it's not like we can just go pick that up at Toys R Us.
I got everything I wanted except what I wanted.
Except my full medieval set of armor. Jesus.
Daddy, I want a dragon. Shut the fuck up with this shit, kid. I can get you a dragon. Oh my god, that's funny. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
In your comic news, kind of in comic news, DC's also kind of going off the deep end. They're doing good with their new stuff. I will say that. A lot of
Their
the
main
new-
series is doing well.
Yeah,
but
Rebirth's doing good, but now they gotta.
they're losing their shit with this dumbass KFC comic that stars Colonel Sanders, who is not like a mutant or some kind of like being that like became Colonel
You don't
Sanders.
know, it's some 12 secret herbs and spices.
He was a regular guy. He made the fucking recipe. He was born in whenever he was born, 1890, whatever. Died when he died, and then he came back to life, and is now traveling the multiverse, looking for the other Colonel Sanders.
When people say I'm traveling the multiverse, I just picture them in that void of nothingness, but it's just that plaid pattern just circling all around them, and they're like going at light speed through
I
it.
just picture him in like.
What's this fucking sliders?
I just picture him in like the station wagon that Chevy Chase drove in Vacation, just like going through like time and space.
It's just there. They're just like, there you go, guys. A car sound.
It's like the
effect for
magic
joke.
school bus, but it's a station wagon.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
But with Uncle Buck instead of that redheaded school teacher.
they have a KFC comic complete with all the plugs for KFC that you can think of, I'm sure. And he, like I said, traveling the multiverse looking for the other Colonel Sanders.
All the even the hot female
So
one.
he can remember the secret herbs and spices or whatever and save the world
Can't remember 9 and 11. I can't.
from Colonel
The
Grodd.
rest.
Yeah, Colonel Grodd. You'll never figure out number 12. It's cardamom. Shit, I just told you.
It's just so fucking goofy. And like at one point, it goes to this like post-apocalyptic world where Colonel Sanders is literally a chicken that opened up a restaurant. And I forgot to mention, all the Colonel Sanders throughout all the universes are friends with the Flash. Don't know why.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I guess maybe because technically Flash is the only person that could travel through the multiverse at will, so it would make sense that he would know them.
I don't.
Yeah, but
Because
like,
he's the only one
wait,
fast
he just
enough
gets
to
there
travel.
and he just seeks out Colonel Sanders. Like,
He just shows up and is like, where's this world's Colonel Sanders? Like, who the fuck are you? That's not important who I am. I need to find the Colonel.
it's a matter of life and chicken.
There's herbs and spices at risk. Well, he's probably in that building called KFC over there with a big picture of him on it. Thank you. And he runs in fast. He runs past it because he's
When
going
was
too
it
fast.
that KFC decided, you know what? We saw how good Burger King did with the King. We can definitely do this with the Colonel. You know, a real human man who once lived.
Real human man.
The big difference is the Colonel existed. He
Yeah.
wasn't just made up.
No. He did. My dad met him. He's a real human being.
You know what? My thing is with
He
this is
died and
like,
came back to life. He fried for your sins.
How long did it take him to come back?
I don't recall. It was a lot more
Gonna
than
let
3
it
days.
steep for 3 days, probably. But
what I don't
little bit more than
understand is why do they need to
Longer
make
than a weekend.
why do they need to make it a speaking role on television anymore? Why can't they just get a guy that kind of looks like him and put him in ads? Just like, you know, picture ads for like coupons and
oh,
shit
just
like
like
that.
a model.
Yeah.
Like
Why do they need one that has to
Model
act?
Colonel?
Like, I don't. And then why do they go
You're
to
a
like
real
all
buff, hot Colonel
the?
Sanders
That's not what
walking
I'm
around?
talking about. I'm just saying,
Slinging
like,
chicken at bitches?
not a model in model terms. I just mean somebody who looked like him. And, you know,
it's like Derek Zoolander in like the Colonel Sanders.
Jesus Christ. Do golden brown steel. But yeah, I don't know. Why the fuck does there need to be a comic of it though? That's
I don't know. All I can picture is that he's rolling in his grave on a rotisserie. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh! You think they buried him on a spit? It's just in there, like, constantly turning his
Better to be
remains.
buried on a spit than spit on your grave. That's all I gotta say.
I guess.
If I had my druthers.
I don't know if I want to go to your funeral. If you die before me, I'm like, yo, I'm not shoving that up his ass. I don't care what his wishes are.
You don't have to do that. You just have to carry it.
There are people for that. There's
No, you would be the one that was like, I request that Matt puts the spit in.
You know you're not legally bound to that, right?
I'm like, it's his final wishes, man. I don't care what he wants. My wish was to never do anything like this in my life.
Again, just because it's his final wishes, you're not legally bound. It's not like the government's gonna
Colonel
come down.
Sanders.
the only way is if I somehow got you to sign this contract.
You can still back out of it, but then
Well,
you know
yeah.
you owe your
Yeah,
family a lot of money.
You catch me like busy in here editing someday. Like, can you sign that? You just fucking here, take it. Yeah, there. Whatever.
Add
Whatever
here,
important
add here, add
things you.
initial there.
Yeah. What important things do you need? It's like when I die, you get to put something up my ass now. Like what? Give me that back. Nah, I've already copied it several times.
There's carbon here. Would you like a copy for your records?
All right, moving on.
Colonel Sanders, ladies and gentlemen.
Colonel Sanders. God rest him.